question. I'm asking you a question, what is it?
This show isn't just screaming and burnt scallops. Behind every meltdown is a plan, a setup, and a secret most fans never notice. Once you hear what really happens off camera, you'll never watch Hell's Kitchen the same way again. Hell's Kitchen looks like pure chaos, but there's a lot the cameras don't show. From producer tricks to hidden rules, fake timelines, and what contestants admit after filming, this video breaks down the real truth behind the show and why it feels so intense.
Pissed, are you? I'm not as fucking... Look at me eyes! Not as pissed as I am! You fucking are! Donkey! No.
Hell's Kitchen didn't start as just another cooking show. It started as a risk. Back in 2005, Fox wanted something louder, sharper, and more addictive than anything else on TV. They brought in Gordon Ramsay, already famous in the UK for being brutally honest and demanding perfection. But American television needed more than cooking. It needed emotion, conflict, pressure. So they built a format that felt more like survival than competition. A group of chefs trapped in one building, long days, high stakes, constant judgment, cameras everywhere. Before we move on, if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and smash that like button. Thank you. Let's get back to it. The kitchen became the battlefield. The dorms became emotional minefields. Every mistake was public. Every success felt earned. And instead of watching recipes, viewers watched people break down, rebuild themselves, clash with others, and grow.
This is not possible! Come here! All of you, come here!
That's why the show exploded in popularity. It wasn't just about food, it was about human behavior under extreme pressure. The cooking is real. The food is real. The mistakes are real. When someone serves raw chicken or overcooks steak, that's not staged. Former contestants have confirmed there are no reshoots for dinner service. If you mess up, you live with it. The pressure is also real. You're being watched constantly. You're exhausted. You're being judged by one of the most famous chefs in the world. That stress is genuine. But here's where it gets complicated. The timeline you see on TV isn't real. Dinner services that look like one intense hour can actually take 4 to 5 hours to film. Challenges that look back-to-back might be filmed days apart. Editing compresses everything to feel faster and more chaotic. Confessionals are another trick. Those interviews where contestants talk about each other? Many of those are filmed after the events already happened. That means someone might be reacting to something that occurred days ago, but editing makes it feel like it just happened. Challenges are real too, but they're designed to create tension.
You're making me mad!
Yes, sir.
Fucking mad!
Yes, sir.
Tight time limits, surprise twists, unclear instructions. Those aren't accidents. They're built to push people emotionally. So yes, it's real, but it's real inside a carefully designed pressure system. Not everyone gets cast because they're the best chef. Some get cast because they make great television. Thousands of people apply every season. But producers aren't just looking for skill. They're looking for personality, the calm leader, the loud competitor, the emotional one, the confident one, the underdog. The cast is built like a story. Former contestants have said they went through multiple interviews. Some were asked emotional questions on purpose, just to see how they react. Not because producers want cruelty, but because they want people who feel things strongly on camera. Psychological screenings are part of the process too. The show needs to make sure contestants can handle stress safely. But they're also looking for people who won't shut down emotionally. That's why every season feels like chaos that somehow works perfectly. It's not random, it's carefully selected. The chaos doesn't happen by accident. There's a whole team shaping it. Producers don't hand contestants lines, but they absolutely guide situations. If two chefs already dislike each other, they might be placed together more often. If someone is upset, producers might encourage them to talk about it while emotions are still fresh. They also control information. Contestants often don't get full challenge details until the last moment. Surprise twists exist to create real confusion and real reactions. Editing is where perception truly changes. Hours of footage are cut down into minutes. A chef might have 10 calm moments and 1 angry one, but only the angry one makes the episode. That doesn't mean that's who they are. It means that's what made better TV. Some former contestants have even said producers will ask the same question multiple ways during interviews until they get a more emotional answer. Not fake, just intensified. The emotions are real. The environment is shaped. On TV, Gordon Ramsay looks like a storm. Off camera, most contestants describe him very differently. Again and again, former contestants say he's calmer, more supportive, and more human when cameras stop rolling. Some have shared stories of Ramsay quietly giving advice after rough services. Others say he checked on them emotionally after breakdowns. That part never makes the edit, because kindness doesn't go viral the way shouting does. Ramsay himself has admitted that the TV version of him is turned up. Not completely fake, but amplified. The standards are real. The expectations are real. The frustration is real. But the performance is sharper because television demands it. And when he does give genuine praise, contestants say it hits hard. Because they know it's real. This is one of the most uncomfortable truths. A lot of food gets thrown away. Food safety rules mean that once dishes are touched, tasted, or left under hot lights too long, they can't be served. Even plates that look perfect sometimes go straight to the trash. Over the years, the show has tried to reduce waste. Some seasons donated unused ingredients. Crew members are sometimes allowed to eat certain safe leftovers. But the format itself creates waste because speed, perfection, and drama come first. Even some contestants have said this part bothered them deeply. But it's a reality of the production. It's not pretty, but it's honest. The kitchen isn't always the hardest part. The dorms are. Contestants are isolated. No phones, no internet, no family, just the same stressed people every day. That environment builds tension fast. Sleep is limited. Filming days can run long. Many contestants say they survived on 4 to 5 hours of sleep regularly. That level of exhaustion affects your emotions. You cry easier, you snap faster, you doubt yourself constantly. That's why small arguments turn into big fights. That's why someone can look fine one episode and broken the next. It's not weakness, it's exhaustion. Some contestants have said the experience felt like psychological endurance training. Not because anyone was evil, but because the environment strips everything away. By the end, you're not just fighting for a job. You're fighting to hold on to who you are. Winning looks like a dream, prize money, fame, a head chef job. But reality is mixed. Yes, winners get real money. Yes, many winners do work in Ramsay restaurants. But not all of them stay long-term. Some leave by choice. Some realize the job isn't what they imagined. Some simply want a different life. Many winners still build incredible careers. Restaurants, books, media work. The show gives them visibility they might never have gotten otherwise. Others go back to quieter careers, not because they failed, but because fame isn't everyone's goal. The show gives you a door. What happens after depends on the person. So here's the real question. Is Hell's Kitchen about cooking or about entertainment? Because the lines blur fast. Real chefs, real pressure. But also strategic editing, storylines, manipulation for drama. That doesn't mean the show is fake. It means it's designed. And that's uncomfortable for some viewers. People think they're watching pure reality, then realize it's shaped. It can feel like betrayal. But here's the truth. Even knowing this, people still watch, still care, still feel invested. Because the emotions are real, even when the environment is controlled. That's the strange space Hell's Kitchen lives in. What makes this more complex is how contestants feel afterward. Some say the show changed their life positively. It made them stronger, sharper, more confident. They learned more in weeks than in years. Others admit it left emotional damage, anxiety, burnout, trust issues. Some needed time to recover mentally. And yet, applications keep coming. Why? Because chefs understand the trade-off. They know it's brutal. They know it's edited. They know it's exhausting. But they also know it's a rare chance to prove themselves on a massive stage. It's like stepping into the ring with a champion. You might fall, you might struggle, but if you survive, you walk away stronger. That's the gamble they choose. Here's the biggest truth. Hell's Kitchen isn't fully fake. Hell's Kitchen isn't fully real. Hell's Kitchen is a pressure machine designed to reveal who people become under extreme stress. Strip away the edits, the music, the drama, and you still have real humans breaking, growing, failing, and succeeding. That's why improvement arcs feel powerful. That's why Ramsay's praise hits so hard. That's why eliminations still hurt, even when you know editing shaped them. The Kitchen exposes everything: ego, fear, leadership, resilience. And maybe that's why the show still works. Not because it's perfect reality, but because real truth still leaks through. Hell's Kitchen isn't what it pretends to be on the surface. It's not just chaos. It's not just talent. It's not just drama. It's a controlled environment where real people are pushed to emotional limits for entertainment. Producers shape the story. Editors shape perception. Casting shapes conflict. But the feelings, the breakdowns, the passion, the growth, those are real. Gordon Ramsay isn't just a villain or hero. Contestants aren't just characters. They're real humans surviving something intense. Once you know the truth, you don't enjoy the show less. You just watch it smarter. And honestly, that makes it even better. For more deep dives like this, subscribe, smash that like button, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.